Hello and welcome back to our coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic right here on 2K Sports. We resume play at the start of the back nine. Let's head out to the 10th hole. It's got a chance. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 11th is the longest of the par threes on the course, Rich. Another strong one, around 230 yards.
Another long par three on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you, as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par three and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Hey, nice looking line. And that's for birdie. Well holed. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Opting for the 9-iron. And should find the surface. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. And he's down there. You got a read?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Tracking. Beautiful shot. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Ridge. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
Well, you're a ball striker, there's no doubt about that. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Oh, that's a bonus. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
Going with the 5-wood. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it. Come on, don't be shy.
And that's a long-range bomb, and rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Birdied their last hole.
Playing their 5th shot. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Reached the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross, where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, one short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Outstanding shot. High quality. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Hey, that's a chance. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
Woo, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Currently in first position.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Huge tee shot there, Luke. What a display of power.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This is looking pretty good in the air. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we?
Feeling strong, going for less club.
A look here to get to 18 under the card with this putt.
This for a birdie run. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Time for the second shot at the 17th. Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going down? 11 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
This one's dialed in. Oh, how about that one? Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
He sits in first position. The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
Oh, what a way to finish the day. Hoping he can close out.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie. And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
This one has eyes for the hole. And ladies and gentlemen, there is your Rocket Mortgage Classic champion. Great performance this week.
Classy performance this week by this player. Went out and got the job done. Way to go, our Rocket Mortgage Classic champion.
Now, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week, just a class above.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Knot Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement these two will generate.
That is absolutely spot on.
And this shot from about 150 yards out.
This player is making a statement with that approach shot. I think this rivalry with Ricky Fowler is really inspiring him to fire at those flags.
This one's for birdie.
This really looks good.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
Time to tee off at the second.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
Second shot on the second.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
It was on a good line. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Yeah, we'll take that.
He's in a share of 5th position. Here we are at the third. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
opting for the 5-wood. Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Lining up the birdie putt here.
That's a great play at a great time, because they've not only moved up the leaderboard, they've now moved one shot in front of their rival.
Currently 1 under for the day.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
This hole here is a par 4. From about 100 yards. Just a couple back from our leader. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. If it's up, it could be in.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
And with it, he'll move to a couple under par.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole. This one's right of the green.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
What's in front of them, Henny?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
Ooh, right by the hole. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
That gets the job done. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Ricky Fowler. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
That one's headed right and staying right.
Top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. And top spot on the leaderboard to boot. leading by a shot after that hole. Here at the Huckleberry Country Club, the 7th hole is a good par 4, measuring just under 450 yards.
Luke, with water down the right-hand side, most players are going to be taking a driver out and bailing down the left-hand side. Maybe something less to avoid that fairway bunker down there. Still a fairly generous fairway. From there, second shot plays downhill, about a half a club. Generous size green, bunkers kind of dotting all sides of it, but not overly difficult. I think you're going to see a fair amount of birdies here.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Going with the 8-iron here. Handy effort, that one.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. This has eyes for the hole. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Putting for par. Currently at -3 for the event.
And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? Well, a chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Teeing off now on the 9th hole. Good looking shot this.
Playing from around 210 yards here. Currently leading by 2.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This one is right down the pipe. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Didn't that look good for a long time? What are we looking at for this putt, Henning?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm. Is tracking.
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
And that will take him to 5 under. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Wonderfully played. This shot from around the 200-yard marker.
Now a 3-shot lead over the field.
Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Well, that's beautifully judged. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
A great opportunity here. This for eagle. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Oh, birdie with big wings. Great putt. And that will take him to 7 under. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Well, this 11th hole, Rich, at the Huckleberry Country Club makes you feel like there's a chance to get a birdie on the card.
Absolutely. I love this tee shot. Plays straight downhill. You see a picturesque lake in the background right there. So it's always difficult to judge exactly how far your tee shot's going to end up. Lay it up just a little bit more than you think in order to avoid that water. Second shot continually downhill. Bunkers short and right of it. Not really going to come into play. Love this hole. Love the fact that birdie is a definite possibility.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Should find the green here. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He's staring down 23 feet here.
Get in. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Go in.
How good was that? From downtown and gets it to drop.
Fist pumps all round. That is how you do it from outside range. That was huge.
Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Going with the 7.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
That'll sting a bit. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Well, there's the line, the greenside bunker. Can they get this one up and down?
Oh, my. How about that for a par?
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. Well, this should find the short grass. Second shot here on the 13th. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
A bit short with that effort.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
Leading by 6 strokes after that one. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Super shot, that.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
And here we are with the third shot. Ooh, that almost went down. This putt is about 8 feet. Oh, what a stroke. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. That's 9 under par for the event. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Second shot here on the 15th. Well played, mate.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This putt to get to 10 under par.
This is their look at birdie.
Come on, ball. Come on.
And yet another putt drops, so now 10 under par heading down the stretch.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next. Nicely done.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Okay, steady now. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Birdies aren't the order of the day here at the Huckleberry Country Club. It's a good par 3, measuring 207 from the back tees. Just hitting the greens. A good start, Rich.
It really is. I love how this green is designed, though, in this long par 3. Everything works back towards the center. It's all about distance control with this tee shot, Luke. If you hit it the right distance, I promise you're going to have a really good opportunity to make a deuce.
Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th, and sets up another putt inside birdie range.
This one's tracking.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now.
And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Going with the 5-wood. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
A chance here to snatch the title if this chip drops.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
Get this putt to drop, and he'll win the event here.
What a putt. Start.
Oh, wow. Holds it for victory. How good is that?
Having to build another basement, Luke. He's racking up the hardware.
That shot so good, We need to have another look.
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy that I got to witness that and see that. What a rivalry it was in the lead up to this epic match, and they took down the hero. They come out on top of not just the rivalry, but also the event.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. "2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs.
Today's coverage of the FedEx St Jude Championship is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm so looking forward to following these two players in this group. They've been going back and forth a bit on social media leading up to the event and seem to really want to prove something out on the course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event.
Oh, that was pure. The approach into the first at TPC Southwind Rich played uphill to a challenging green.
Back up the hill ever so slightly. When the pin is on the back portion of the green, it's hard to get it close, but anywhere on the front part of the green, you can get it close and make birdie.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
It's tracking. Getting off to a great start at this event.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
He's currently tied for second. The second at TPC Southwind presents the first real birdie chance. Just a short par 4 playing 401 yards.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player. They've chosen to club down on this one. Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Go on, get in the hole. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The third hole at TPC Southwind's a strong par 5 measuring over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach. That's nicely done. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Got to make sure to control the flight here because the wind, well, is straight into their face.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Ouch, that hurts. This putt coming up is for birdie.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. The 4th hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Oh, get in. Oh, so close. And that should secure the par on this one. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 5th at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green. Good shot there, Beamer. A few shots under par at the moment. Currently in the lead. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order, but after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Wow, they certainly got out of the right side of bed today.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Leading by a couple after that hole. The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green. Bit untidy, wasn't it? Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
This is perfect. They can make great contact. You couldn't ask for a better sand lie here.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Oh, that's a good way to end what was a challenging hole.
In trouble off the tee in that fairway bunker with that putt, saves the par. Well done.
Currently 4 under for the round. The 7th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4, measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left, and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway, with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches. Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
That dog will hunt.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3, measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount. And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one is all over it.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
This is buckets.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Big putt for par coming up. And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The finishing hole on the front 9 here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, the short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Right up in the canopy of the trees. That's not the one he wanted. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
That's not the shot they're after.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Looking good. Good putt, that. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Lovely effort, that. Playing from around 160 yards. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. That was a beauty. 7 feet to the cup.
So far, so good.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 6 under.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. But looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, what a super shot. That'll help make a big move. Oh, good look at a birdie here.
This one's looking good.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The par 4 12th is only a short one, measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see. Great looking shot, this. Not bad. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And that will take him to 8 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 13th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 that plays uphill and a slight dogleg to the right. It requires a big drive up the right half and then a very accurate approach. There's a heavily bunkered green there, so make sure you hit your approach in the right distance. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Should find the green. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Putting for birdie.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And that will drop in for a birdie.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And this putt to move into the top 20. Just didn't drop. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. How close was that to going down? Opportunity to make their par.
Nice little putt to hole, that one.
And now that finds him in first place. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them their right number into this green. There's a little creek that meanders through the centre of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Sitting at -9 for the day. Currently in the lead.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. It's just about 3 feet away. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead.
Yeah, seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders.
Well, the leader is really starting to gap the field now. They're 10 strokes ahead.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
The final par 5 at TPC Southwind is a good one. Up the hill, Rich, and a chance to get there in 2.
Second shot back up the hill at 16. Bunkers on the front left and back right of this green could pose some problems. However, this hole generally plays the easiest on the golf course. Go ahead, take it on the flagstick with your seconds.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Oh, just missed. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And down it goes.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure.
Well, to become the champion at TPC Southwind, you need to hit some big shots down the stretch, and there's none tougher than this approach into 17.
The green sits just below the player, flanked by bunkers both right and left. The green is long and narrow and does generally move from right to left. All in all, one of the most difficult approaches on this golf course.
Going with the 7. This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
A birdie putt awaits.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Still in the lead now after that hole.
This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chaseback is good enough to catch them.
Well, the finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. And if you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, and a chance to seal the victory with a birdie.
Oh, it's a little wayward, bouncing through the branches.
Well, that's a handy shot. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
Oh, no better feeling than to finish the round off with a bunch of birdies. Let's see if they can keep up for the next couple holes.
Going with the 6-iron here. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
He knows if he can get this putt to drop, he'll win the event.
Oh, I like the look of this. Sometimes you've just got to stand up and applaud, and that's the occasion right now. This is as good as it gets.
Absolutely. What a performance all week long. Hung tough. Love watching that guy play.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
Luke, that was the performance of a lifetime. Hats off. They dominated every facet of the game. Never let their foot up off the gas.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the BMW Championship is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Who delivers when it matters most? That's the joy of any rivalry. And this is a good one to win. That's tiny. Playing from around 110 yards out. Choosing the 9-iron here. That should set up another chance. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Ooh, that's disappointing. 4 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for a par.
He finds himself currently tied for 5th. And Rich, the second hole in play for the championship is a little different than the round in the members face. It's the 13th on the card. Take us through it.
It is. It's a very strong par 3, just over 210 yards. But this green is very deep, so it wouldn't surprise me to see this hole playing somewhere over the 225-yard mark. It's very narrow, very long, and very difficult.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Well played.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
That's frustrating. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Great shot. Amazing how often whoever wins this week, because they've now got that huge advantage going into the Tour Championship and the way that's sort of staggered these days, this is a big tournament to win.
It is, and knowing full well that they will start having a decent advantage over second place at the Tour Championship, there's a lot to play for the guys that are in the top 5 right now, because they know if they play well enough and win or even finish second enough to get them over into that top spot going into Tour Championship week, that's massive for them. And I think that there's also a little bit extra in there as well. I love this tournament. Been coming to the BMW for many years. Love the fact that the Evans Scholar Foundation is a big part of it, where kids, they generate a lot of money for these kids, caddies around the country, a lot of them in the Midwest, go ahead and put them through school. The great thing about it, Luke, is that a lot of these kids who are caddying really aren't golfers. They're just out there because they learned how to caddy at their local golf course, and all of a sudden they've done so well, and now they've got an opportunity to go to college because of that. It's a great foundation, great program here.
And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Reach the 4th hole, a relatively short par 4.
At 400 yards, yes, Luke. Big hitters, once again, can take the fairway bunkers out of play. Second shot, again, will be uphill to a ginormous green.
That should find the cut stuff. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Currently a shot off the lead.
Oh, stop it. What a shot. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
And that will drop in for birdie. And that will take him to 1 under.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Let's take a look at the current standings.
Rich, we head to the 5th on the property, and we really need to position our tee shots here, don't we?
We do. This is a very interesting, cool hole, Luke. This is kind of like a fairway and then second shot green and not much else out there that you really want any part of. Miss the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Don't hit it in there because you're going to make at least 5, if not worse.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
This looks to be heading to the green. This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
And that will take him to 2 under.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
Rich, the 6th hole's a par 4 measuring under 400 yards, but there's still plenty of focus needed here.
It's just a straightaway hole, Luke. A lot of players can go ahead and take a long iron and just wedge it on from there. I still think, though, the big hitters are going to give it a run and just take out the driver and whip it on up there.
From about 100 yards.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
That's a good-looking shot there.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
That was a gallant attempt. Par putt coming up here.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Stop if you've heard this before. Tiger is coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to 1 off the lead. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Opting for the 6 iron. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Time for the 2nd shot at the 8th. Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
That could play. And he's safely on the green.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Let's catch up with Will Zalatoris. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
This one's online. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. He's currently sitting in 1st place. The finishing hole on the outward half, the 9th, another good par 4.
It is, Luke. The fairway pinches in quite narrowly up there with the bunkers come into play. Second shot, maybe slightly back uphill to a green that is absolutely colossal.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Going with the 8-iron here.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
And he's holed it. What a shot.
Can you believe this? This is right out of fantasy land. Holing out from that distance. What a shot.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently in 5th place.
Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Tee shot is looking good here.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 140 yards. What a drive that was.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That's a pretty handy shot.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
Time to turn our attention to Will Zalatoris. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Oh, my God.
It's almost like the golf ball had eyes and it went straight where it belongs, in the hole.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. That's the hands of a surgeon.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
And now -7 for the round. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Well done. Second shot here on the 11th. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Looking really good, this one. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Leading by 5 shots after that. Some strong holes on the inward half of this golf course, Rich, but there's no one longer than the 12th, the par 5.
There is not. It is absolute bombs away off the tee shot for these players. They can get it up and over a small rise. The ball will chase down and give them a thought. A thought, will they try and reach this 630-yard par 5 with the water in front? No thanks. I'm laying up, and I never say that.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And here we are with the third shot.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's sitting there in the rankings at 4th.
He'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Chance to move to 8 under here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Looks good.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. We have a par 3 on this one. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one can take a little bounce to the left. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Putting for birdie here.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
That starts off on a good line.
Ouch, that hurts.
And this one will be for bogey.
Currently 6 under for the round.
The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage.
Time for the second shot at the 14th. getting ready to play their third.
Currently leading by 3.
This putt to get to 7 under the card.
Surely it's going to.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently in 4th place.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Now 4 shots up after that hole. The 15th for the tournament is the 17th on the golf course, Rich, a long par 3.
It is just over 220 yards to a heart-shaped green, but I can promise you, Luke, there is nothing lovely about this hole. It is strong. There's water left that you want no part of. You bail out to the right. You're in the bunkers. I'm going to take 3 and move on to the next.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Oh, he's trying to silence the young buck Will Zalatoris with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
This one's for birdie.
On a nice line.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 7 under.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's sitting there in the rankings at 4th.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Decisions to be made off the tee here, Rich, at the 16th hole.
At just under 400 yards, Luke, I just don't see most players taking out driver and giving it a go. Just hit an iron short left of that fairway bunker, wedge it on, make your birdie.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Nice bunker shot. Not rewarded, however. Still very good.
Big par saver coming up for this fella.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Well done. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Couple of strong finishing holes to finish up here, Rich. First, let's take a look at the 17th.
Yeah, it's just about 420 yards, and you want to favor down the left-hand side as this fairway does move left to right. You avoid those fairway bunkers. The second shot, you have to be precise with your distance control because this green has got a lot of movement on it, a lot of little bowls to it.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
Oh, what a great stroke. Okay, steady now. And this putt coming up for his par.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. And the finishing hole at the south course of Wilmington's famous country club. Ridge, a really good par 4.
Just over 440 yards. The bunker down the right-hand side off the tee is only reachable for the big hitters. Second shot slightly back up the hill to a 2-tiered green. Distance control is imperative.
Playing this shot from 120 yards. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Chip it in here, and he'll take the title. Ooh, that almost went down. And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. And that is a mighty performance, winning the second FedEx Cup playoff event, driving away with the BMW Championship.
It's going to put them in pole position heading into the Tour Championship finale, where they can go on and to win the Tour Championship and the FedEx Cup title. What a performance this week.
And as we take a look at our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the magic from the course today.
No place I would rather be, Luke. What a day it was. Saw some wins, saw some losses. Overall, some great golf and a pleasure to be out here alongside you guys.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. "2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to welcome you to the FedEx Cup Playoffs finale. We're at the Tour Championship. Today's coverage is about to begin. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam as we kick off this Tour Championship. And Rich, this next player is at the very top of the FedEx Cup points list and are therefore starting this event at 3 under.
This player's played well all year long, and so it's a deserving spot for them, isn't it? They've shown that they're so far head and shoulders above the rest. However, you have one last tournament to continue that trend. And it's not easy. It's not easy to maintain that when you know that the rest of the 29 players, they're gunning for one thing and one thing only, and that's your spot. So as good a position it is, it's also a very pressure-packed situation and position to be in, isn't it? It's not a given. It's not a guarantee. It's a head start, if you like, but that's all it is.
Oh, I'm fired up too, Rich. Let's see how this one plays out. opting for the 5-iron. Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Setting up miles from the hole.
Now this is important. This for par.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is way out. They could probably use a 9-iron from back here.
Oh, so close. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Nice stroke.
And there may be some cracks starting to appear in this player's foundation. They've just dropped a double bogey.
Luke, that had all kinds of ugly on that one. Not too sure how they're going to rebound from this one.
He finds himself tied for 6th. Here we are at the second tee. A quality shot, that.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Just didn't drop. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here. Yep, tracking well.
There it is.
Let's check out this great shot by Lexi Thompson a moment ago.
Fantastic touch on this one.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently 1 under for the event.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
Yeah, that one will play.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele. Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
Birdies are hard to come by at East Lake Ridge, but this third hole certainly presents a good opportunity.
If your tee shot is in the fairway, every single flag on this green is findable. Playing from the rough, watch out for that deep bunker fronting the green.
Ooh, back there, Horsey. Atta boy, good shot. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That putt went a bit long there. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Putt is underway.
For the par. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Let's see what happens here on the 4th. That's heading into the rough, I think.
And he's down there.
He's looking at a nice round number, 180 here.
Going with the 6-iron here. They get a little ground draw here. Okay, that'll work. A spot in the top 5 on the line here.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Currently 1 under for the day.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
We've arrived at a par 4. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets set for his next shot here on the 7th.
Oh, almost went in. Let's get back to it, shall we? From about 130 yards here.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
Little birdie look in here. Now that's how you roll the rock.
That's inside the range. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. The 6th hole at East Lake Rich, one to get after.
You don't need to be long off the tee, Luke. It's only 525 yards, but the second shot plays straight back up the hill, so a little length helps.
This shot here from about 240 yards.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Going with a 3-wood here. Needs this one to kick right.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Ooh, right by the hole. A lot on the line here. This putt for a share of top spot. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
I like it. He's feeling it.
And now at 3 under overall.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Let's take a look back at this just moments ago. Well, this is a fair reason why our leader is where he is on the leaderboard. This was his second. And back to the play, shall we? Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Going with the 7.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Well, good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. Ooh. That'll sting a bit.
Putting for a par here.
That will work. He's currently tied for first. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Nicely done. And now we go to the 10th, where this happened moments ago. Barbara Watson's known for some of his artistry. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. I don't mind the look of this.
Yeah, good job. Nice par.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Yes, they've made it. And right to the top of the leaderboard after that effort. Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
I've seen some pretty good golf from this player, and actually has gotten themselves into the lead.
We've reached the beginning of the back 9, the 10th. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
He leads the field by a stroke.
Sitting at -4.
Outright first here.
Oh, yeah! A shot of the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
He sits in first position. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. Going with the hybrid. Left yourself an opportunity.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
No, that's too bad. A 7-footer right here.
This for par.
That was a gallant attempt.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, we're checking in down here with Lexi Thompson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 15th.
Now leading by 1 shot. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Pretty good shot there. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
And this one is for his par. And down it goes. Looking ahead, this player is currently tied for first in the field, alongside Xander Schauffele. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets set for his next shot here on the 15th.
Okay, time to return to the action. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. 9 feet to the cup.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. Now on the tee of a long par 4.
Uh-oh, we're starting to hear roars from another part of the course.
And there's highlights of plenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot. Let's return to live play now. Oh, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. Getting ready to play their third. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. That's some good golf right there. And he needs this to save par. Was on a good line. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
This one is chewing fiber.
Lining up the birdie putt here. That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
And there's a lot of pressure on the line, Rich, as we get to the closing holes at Eastlake. And here we are at 16.
Tough tee shot, 454 yards. Deep bunker down the right-hand side. Tee shot plays straight back up the hill. Go ahead and give her a wallop. Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Bubba Watson as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Well, there's been some FedEx Cup champions won and lost around this part of the course.
This is the site of probably one of the greatest finishes in FedEx Championship history. The winner holing his second shot here to claim victory.
Opting for the 6-iron. Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. That was wonderfully done. 13 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Looking good.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will move him to 6 under par. Currently in first position.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
And as we get to the penultimate hole at Eastlake, Rich, what does it require?
The tee has been moved back some 60 yards over the last couple of years, putting a premium on finding the fairway. Those bunkers down the left-hand side are menacing, to say the least.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play. Let's recap this long-range effort. And back to the course with the live action. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Opting for the 9-iron.
And tidy looking shot, that one.
A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. That's tracking.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And after a recent switch of the 9s here at Eastlake, the finishing hole's gone from a tough par 3, Rich, to a really gettable 5.
Go ahead and take out the driver and enjoy this tee shot. It might be difficult, but if you hit it in the fairway, you'll definitely be rewarded by being able to go for it in 2.
Handy effort, that one. And if this chip drops, he'll win the event. Oh, I thought that one was going in. All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event.
Surely it's going to.
The old hammer hands putt. All right, let's see if they can compose themselves and knock this one in to claim the title. Well, there you have it, Rich. A season-long worth of excellence celebrated with a FedEx Cup.
Oh, what a feeling it must be as well. To just have all the hard work and everything that they've prepared for and done this year comes down to one tournament. They get it done. They win the FedEx Cup. I mean, what a sense of relief on the player's face right there, and it just has to be an amazing feeling all around.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
Hello there, pleased to have your company. My name's John. Welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. I think this is going to be some fun. We're kicking off a round of match play here Let's get this going. It's not your best swing, but we'll get through this. Here's John Rahm on the tee. And here we go with his second shot. And here's a 6-iron from them. Setting up with a sandy old lie. All right, pretty safe shot. I like it. Playing it cool. We're on the green. That's good. Let's see how this shapes up. This is his third shot. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. Oh. Let's see what he does here. He's putting for par. Ooh. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. And after the first hole, it's even par. Nicely done. Off to a great start here. You're one up after the first hole of this match. All right, let's see what happens on hole number 11. Here's John Rahm on the tee. Here is their 5-wood. The approach is heading a bit to the right. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Not confident in this one. I think it's in the rough. Okay, here's our third shot. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It happens. And this one's your fourth shot. And here we go. This is his second shot. Okay, here's your fifth. Eight-footer here in front of us. Oh, man. Okay, we'll be all square if they should sink this. All square after that hole. Here we have John Rahm getting ready to tee it up. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. Whoop, that's a shank. Setting up here just in the first cut. Okay, he's setting up a second shot here. And they're going with the pitching wedge. And this is our third shot. This one's coming into the green. Yep, that's out of the top shelf. Good work. All right, this is his third shot. And from this incredible distance, it's going to be interesting to see what he pulls out here. Oh my goodness. And this putt to go one up for the match. Nice putt. And after that one, you are one up. Here we go now on the 13th. Shane. And John Rahm getting ready to let it fly. Let's see what happens. Okay, we've found your friend here in the deep rough. Let's see how he does. Okay, we're around the 230-yard area from here. Setting up here now for our third shot. Nice approach. Okay, let's see what happens. This is his third. And let's see what happens. This is his fourth. And if you can sink this, you'll go two up for the match. Just a little too much pace on that one. And he's setting up for the bogey putt. Oh my! You'll be two up on the match if you sink this putt. Oh. He's got a 3-footer here. Okay, that putt's done. All right, and you've got this to have the hole. Okay, moving on to the next. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Getting a look at the 14th hole now. I think we're going to be in the fairway with this one. All right, Jon Rahm teeing it up here. A little less than pure on that swing. And here's his second shot. Might be rough. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. All right, let's see what happens. This is his third shot. They've gone with the 6-iron on this one. Okay, this one's about 135 to the pin. Oh, I think it's a plunker. And this is your fifth shot. That'll do. Let's see what he does. This is his fourth. Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water. Well, he's got a long putt. Not sure what's going to go down here. Ooh. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. This one's tracking. Okay, after that one, you're 2 up on your friend. And team this one up on the 15th hole. Well, you didn't get the most out of that one. Looks like Jon Rahm's getting ready to tee this one up. Taking this one with the 9-iron. Second shot here on the 15th. Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. Good luck here. This is for par. This one's on a good line. And dropping it on into the cup for par. And they've got this left to win the hole. For the birdie. Okay, we are moving forward. All right, here's Jon Rahm. Oh, shank. Oh, let's see what we can do on this one. And let's see what he does here. He's got around 210 to the pin. They're going with the 5-iron here. And setting up here in a fairway bunker. Okay, out of the sand into some nicer fairway. Good stuff. Okay, third shot. I'll take that. Setting up his third shot here. His putt's left to save par. Well, it's going right by the hole. And it's going to be all square if they sink this putt. And a decent putt. And after that one, we're all square. And here's John Rahm on the tee. Oh, there's a shank. Well, let's see what you got. That swing was a little bit off. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and be on your way. Well done. Setting up for our third shot. That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it. Shake it off. And setting up for your fourth stroke here. Okay, nothing like being back on the fairway. Good stuff. Let's see what he does here. He's about 150 yards out. Looks like this one's your fifth shot. Here we go, 28 feet away. Oh, that was almost. in. And if your opponent sinks this putt, they're not going to lose at the very least. Going to take things dormy. Oh. And this match is going to go dormy if your friend sinks this putt. And that one drops for par. And John Rahm teeing it up now. Not an amazing swing. All right, let's let this one go. Well, that's a hook. Well, through the branches. Well, that's unlucky. You didn't deserve that. All right, here's his second shot. And here's their 4-iron. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. And that's going to get wet. All right, third shot for him. All right, this is your fourth shot. Missed the green on that one. Okay, here's his fourth shot. And this is what your fifth shot's looking like. All right, I like being back on the fairway. Okay, this is your sixth shot on this one. And he needs this next putt to win the match. Sorry. Yikes, that went right by. And here's our look at the triple bogey. And sealing your round with a putt. And sorry to say, but if he sinks this, he wins the match. And that will do it for them. And unfortunately, you didn't win this one. Match is over and your friend will walk away 2 up. Well, that's just about it for me here today. Hopefully you had a decent amount of fun. Scratch that. Hopefully you had a whole lot of fun. I hope that for you. Thanks again. See you soon.